are from Mars, or vice versa, whichever way that they put it. But we are here in From a Man's Perspective on Royalty Divine Women's Show to prove this thing impossible and to prove to you that men and women can correlate, whether husband and wife, whether brother and sister, whether sibling or whatever it is, whatever relationship you have, maybe at work or wherever it is, you can correlate and live in harmony. The notion of Pluto and Mars, according to Royalty Divine Women's Show, From a Man's Perspective, is absolutely null and void. And this lovely afternoon, I'm here as your host. My name's Pastor Mrs. Julie B. Akama, and this is another beautiful show that I have someone on set with me, aside from the Scars and the other shows that we have on Royalty Divine Women's Show. So today I call this show From a Man's Perspective. It is a show whereby women get to understand men more from a man's perspective, and we usually get wisdom from one great man of God, one servant of God that usually comes on set to give us divine wisdom according to how women and men and women can correlate in harmony as a couple, as siblings, or in whichever relationship that you have with the man or the woman in your life. So please put your hands together and help me welcome my guest on set, Rev B. Akama.
Thank you. Thank you.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Ehe.
I'm happy to be here today.
It's always a pleasure to have you on set.
Yeah, always a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, always to draw wisdom from you and be able to bridge that gap. Okay. Yeah. For me, I believe hakuna kitu kama hiyo. There's absolutely no thing as men are from Pluto, women are from Mars, and there can never be an understanding.
No, there's always be an understanding.
There has to be an understanding.
There has to be an understanding.
Because at the end of the day, we're in the same earth.
Yeah.
We're in the same globe. So there has to be a relationship. There has to be a point whereby we can understand each other and live and correlate as normal humans.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's true. The essence of this beautiful show. And I'm excited to have you on set. Please let someone know that Pastor Julie is on set with Reverend B. Akama on From a Man's Perspective. And I'm certain this afternoon it's going to be bigger, better, beautiful, insightful, enriching, teaching, lovely. And your eyes can never see the man in your life the same again. Let's be able to start with our topic this afternoon. I have captioned it, How to Punish a Cheating Husband.
Wow, that's so deep on the husband and the men.
Yes, how to punish a cheating husband. And this one is in relation to the meeting we are having this oncoming Saturday. We are having a War Against Strange Women's Scatter meeting. This is a meeting that is supposed to rebuild back homes from the hands of Mpango wa Kando. And so I'll be talking about that meeting in a few as we round up, because we are going to have the meeting this coming Saturday. But in line with that, we are here this afternoon to, as women, we really want to punish those cheating husbands. So please give us the good captions on how to make them punished.
One of the things that is very real is men cheat.
They do.
And they say that men have a tendency, or this being in them, of cheating.
Yeah.
Men are alpha males. They feel I can go out and I can get more women. Men are not satisfied with one woman. It's a nature in men to want to explore. It's a nature in men. But it's not God's way.
That's right.
You know, it's not God's way. It's not the right way.
Yeah.
And the truth is, in our society today, many people are cheating. Most men are cheating.
That's right.
And so something has to be done. And women need to know how to deal with a man who is cheating.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that happens when a man begins to cheat, one thing that is very paramount, the man becomes proud, arrogant, and the man does not even reason at all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so there's no room for discussion.
Well, let me stop you at that. Why? Why is it?
Because it's a mechanism of defense. It's a mechanism of defense. It's a mechanism of don't ask me. You know. So anytime a man is cheating, they have to develop a wall, a mechanism, so that their wife does not confront them with the issue.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And as you have said it, it's an I think a national disaster or a global disaster. Because I think also for this thing that they say, men are fewer, ladies are more. Okay? In number, in the whole world, in our country, Kenya, and all that. But do you think that could be a contributing factor as to why many men are cheaters than as compared or as opposed to women?
I think where the world is, the level of immorality has gone too high.
Okay.
And the lust, the desire for sex and desire for infidelity has multiplied. But that does not mean that as true, there are so many women out there more than men, according to statistics.
Yes.
But that does not contribute or constitute for a man to go out and cheat on his wife. The moment a man gets married, he needs to settle with the wife. He has to.
And now, going straight ahead to the issue. The issue is there's this woman who has a husband who has a norm, not one woman caught, not second woman, not 3, not 4, not 5. They can count countless women who the husband has been cheating with. How do they punish that kind of a man? One
thing is, there are two types of men. There are men that cheat with multiple women. And there are men that cheat with a woman per time. There are men who are so, their ego does not permit them to stay with one woman.
It's an ego thing.
It's an ego thing.
Okay.
And there's another thing in men whereby I have this charisma, this thing that women are all over me, especially when the man is looking fly, he has money, and he has a good job, so it feels like it's a woman's choice. And two, we have this kind of men who they cheat with one woman per time. So
they have a wife
and they have another lady somewhere.
Okay.
They cheat. They can't do 3 women or more. They only do 1 woman per time. Then there's a way to deal with that one.
Okay.
You see, but now a woman needs to understand that the moment you discover your man is cheating, you must first and foremost find a way to deal with him. Because the first thing that will happen, the man will have a mechanism. Every woman should know that the moment your husband is cheating, the first thing is he will deny.
Okay.
He will deny it. So don't expect to come and tell you, yes, honey, it's true, I'm cheating. You say, I'm not cheating. Even if you catch him, you say, no, we were just talking.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. I'm being framed. That's Photoshop. And the way men can talk about it and make you look like
you're mad.
You don't know what to say.
Yeah.
So one thing women should understand is the man that is cheating will never give audience to discussion. Will never give audience to he will never be accountable. A man that is cheating will always put a wall, and one of the things they do is a lot of shouting and fighting. Most men that are cheating, they are very loud. So that they can shut down the woman, so that you don't catch him. It's a defense mechanism. Yes. So how do you really how do you deal with a cheating husband? In your opening our eyes, are you going to deal with both men or one? The two types that you've given us. I would like to handle both of them.
Yes.
But okay, let's handle the both of them. But there are those kind of men. But also there's a different way how you deal with two. The one is having multiple women is not a serious cheater.
Okay.
That's just having fun.
That's a player.
Yes. Is that one?
Yeah.
It's just having fun. And that one will stop very soon. The one that is bad is the one that has another woman aside that probably has rented a house for.
Committed to.
Yes. The one is paying the house for, is taking care of.
And maybe a child.
Yes. And sometimes not even a child. They're just committed to that woman.
Okay.
Yes.
That one is an issue.
That was a big one because it's threatening because he can leave that woman he can live for that woman.
Okay.
He can leave you. This one is playing around, even if he knows I'm just playing. I'm just having fun. That one is to handle is very easy.
Okay.
Though it's very tricky because to him to change is until the boy in him matures, he will not stop.
Repeat that again.
Until the boy in him matures, he cannot stop.
So there's a boy.
There's a boy in every man. And let me tell you something. The moment the man hits 40, the boy in him reaches 20.
Hey! Repeat that again.
When a man gets to 40, the boy in him gets to 20.
What do you mean?
So the energy he has, the discoveries has, they call it middle age crisis. In other words, is the boy in him now has realized I can be liked, I can play with women. I want to explore sex. I want to go out of this cocoon where my wife has kept me.
Yeah.
So what they do is the boy in him gets to 20.
I thought you would tell me that when he reaches to 40, he calms down.
No. He becomes more wild.
He becomes wild.
Yes.
The midlife crisis now, that's the thing.
That's not the boy. It's now into adolescence.
Adolescence.
Yes.
My.
And that's the one that is playing around. You cannot catch him. Matter of fact, if you try to tame him, he will run away. He will run away.
That's scary.
So until the boy in him matures, you can't.
And absolutely, when does he mature?
The boy in him matures after certain level of responsibility gets on him, or as the age advances.
What do you mean by responsibility?
Whereby now...
And 40 is advanced in age.
You see, they say life begins at 40 for a man. That's the time the man is discovering himself. Give him another 10 years, he will come down.
50?
Yes. He will be calm down. Because one, his natural strength is reducing. So the boy in him now begins to mature. 40 is a playboy. 40, he can run a race. But 50 now, his own system, let me use this word, even his sexual drive begins to slow down. Yes.
So I think midlife crisis for men is another topic we need to handle.
We need to be dealt with.
We need to handle it.
Important.
We really need to handle it.
And there are men who don't know that they are in that stage.
Midlife crisis.
One of the signs, let me just handle this one. One of the signs that you're about to cheat or you're in the middle of life crisis is your sex drive goes high. As a man. Become a cock and tempt. Yes.
Kajogo flat.
And then the funny part is this. Most women at that time, themselves, they are not on that spree.
Absolutely.
So at that time, the man really wants to, he wants to explore. And the wife wants
tone down.
Tone down. 1 round and 5. And the man wants like 20. So at that age, the man starts using other supplements and other drugs to stimulate him. So the man is always on top of his game. Then he finds the wife who is relaxed. So what will he do? You go to explore outside.
Of course, the wife can't keep up.
Yes, so the man will go and explore. No, the wife can keep up, but what they want.
I tend to disagree there because as women are also approaching menopause, one of the things that goes down is the sex drive. So they can't keep up, actually.
You see what I'm saying? You keep up. When you know the level of your husband's hype, sexual hype, you play along, you drive along.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. A topic for another day also.
Thank you.
So maybe to rush straight into it, how to punish a cheating husband? How do those women who are having issues with their husbands cheating, one woman, 2 women, as you have said, a playboy and all that, how do they punish such kind of a man?
Number 1, confront your husband with facts. Never confront a man that is cheating with words. Confront him with facts. This text, this SMS, this pay bill, this photo. Confront him with what? With facts. Why? Because if you don't have facts, the man will deny and he will slap you. Any man that is cheating and you have facts, you have already captured him. He has 2 options. Either he submits and turns around, or he goes completely. He goes wild. So one thing, one of punishing a man that is cheating, confront him with facts.
Again, there's this point whereby you have all the facts on table, and there's that jumping thing and defensive thing that comes up. I don't care. That
one is because he has been caught.
So Hannah, he's just trying to escape.
And what will happen is this. He will jump and still come down. The law of gravity still applies to him. It will go up and comes down. So as long as there's fact, that is why I tell people, women should learn this. The moment you have facts, you don't even shout. Explain this photo. Explain this receipt. Explain this condom. Explain this bill. So no matter what he's saying, my friend, explain. So at that point, you have caught him.
I like the bit you've said, don't even shout.
Don't shout. Most women, where they go wrong and they can't beat the man is when they start shouting. They start breaking things. You have already lost the ground. The man has won. Because what he will do, he will either hit you, he will keep quiet, I thought they can look like a mad woman, like it's not okay, and then you walk out.
We have so many mad married women out here.
So most women are being like mad women, and the man allowed you. That space is giving you to throw your tantrums. He has won. He said, no, that's why I go out. Look. So the moment you are calm and you're producing facts, say, my husband, I've noticed there's someone else in your life. Is it true? Says not true. Who told you? Say, wait. This photo, explain. This bill, this hotel, this Mpesa transaction, this phone call. Then immediately you've captured the guy. Once he cannot explain what he will do, he'll have changed himself to the truth you're saying.
So he has only two ways to change or to go complete
or to disappear.
Oh.
And any man caught, this is the naked truth, everybody should know. Any man that you catch with facts will always apologize. He'll always come down.
Hey, maybe you can comment down there. Has yours ever apologized? I know women are, what do you call them?
You know what they do? They might not even say, I'm sorry. They'll bring gifts. They'll change for a while.
And that thing is so wrong.
It's not wrong.
No, it's so wrong.
It's a way of it's the way of men.
A bad way.
No.
A bad way.
Okay, let's go to
it is absolutely a bad way. Because at the end of the day, you need to say sorry. You need to own up to your wrongs. You need to say, even if you'll come with a gift, let it be a top-up of the apology.
Okay.
Yeah, this thing of men, no, it is absolutely wrong. Maybe you can share by text on 0705899608. Send a text, and remember, I have a question that I need to respond to by the end of the show. So maybe you can share by text whether your own, after confronting him with the messages and all that, if he owned up. So because God's servant has told us that they own up and they apologize with gifts. Wako alifanya hivyo kweli? Let's go ahead. How to punish your cheating spouse?
Number 2 way of punishing a cheating spouse is
cheating husband.
Is give him an option. Give an option. Never allow the man to have his way. That's why most women miss it.
Giving an option.
Give him an option. You see, let's start from here. You have brought facts to him. The photo of the lady, where you've seen them probably, the phone calls you've been seeing, because women are always inspectors. Women are Snoop Dogs. So at some point, the woman will get what she wants to get. Once you've brought up the facts, don't leave it at that. Give him an option. And let the option be every day.
What is the option?
The option is me or her, family or her, not us. Choose one. Either here or there.
What if you're talking to someone who is not listening?
There's no man. Yes, he will listen.
And I could ignore.
No, you see what happens. Once you have fact, and I only say, that will take us to point number 3. Never involve shouting, clapping, slapping, tantrums. That's for babies. That's for small girls. A married, mature woman handles these things with weight. And let me do something. Any man that goes up and finds you down here, it always come down. The law of gravity works for everyone. Well, today you can be very angry. In 3 hours you'll have come down. You can't be angry forever. So when he comes down, he finds an option. He doesn't land on a flat surface. He finds an option. Which is the option? Me or her?
The question is,
how? That
me or her has been going on for 1 year.
Yes.
He has not yet chosen.
He has had you and he has had her. So he's been enjoying both. So this time, you go to number 3. Cut off the benefits. Cut off the benefits. When you cut off the benefits.
How to punish your husband, number 3?
Number 3, cut off the benefits. For example.
I want to hear.
It's not there. Extra care is not there.
Ironing.
You come early, you come late, none of my business. Matter of fact, as he comes tomorrow, let him find an extra key on the table. If you come late, do this. Let him come and find the food on the table. Don't serve him.
Warm it.
Cut extra things. When you cut down extra pleasure, you will begin to see something is wrong. Don't give him attention for conversations outside the problem.
Yes.
Let's not discuss Peter or your mom.
Yeah.
There's Susan here.
Yeah.
Let's finish with Susan first.
Yes.
When you cut off those, especially the things that you know he likes about you, don't give him.
Did you hear that?
Let me do something.
Yeah.
Men might cheat on their wives, but they have their wives at heart. They like the food, they like the attention, they like the care, they like the affection, they like the sex, all this.
Going home to hide.
They like going home. So let him come home and find it's as cold as a freezer.
What? I love this.
Yes.
I love it.
When he finds the home is as cold as a freezer, you know what he will do? He will run out.
Yeah, and there are these two nice, women who want to continue being very nice wives. And they say, nikimnyima sex, ndi ataenda kabisa.
No, he has been having it even if you're giving him. So let him know you only eat from one plate.
Yeah.
Only one plate.
Yeah, and you see even the dangers of having multiple partners for sex. Women should awaken to that, to the dangers of that.
Yes.
So the pleasures cut.
Cut the privileges.
Without chills.
No, cut it. Cut it.
Okay.
And cut it intentionally. And as you cut it, let him desire it. That's the time you look like a flask. You look nice. You look beautiful. You look attractive. You're so all this. That's the time the food he comes and he finds home is the best food, but it's cold. It's good to eat alone. And
there's no company on the table.
And there's no company on the table.
Yeah.
And the kids have gone to sleep.
Yeah.
That's sweet food you'll not enjoy. You begin to miss what was making that food sweet. Because what makes the food sweet is not the recipe. No. It's the attention, the affection, the love.
And how it's brought.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you'll be feeling, hey, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
So already you're putting him under pressure without making noise. Yes. Cut off the privileges.
Wow. I'm loving every bit of this session. It's absolutely inspiring, eye-opening. I keep on telling most of you women on Royalty Divine Women Show that when it comes, and it's even one of the questions that I answered last week. Yeah, I got a question from a lady, a married lady, whether she should continue having sex with her husband who was cheating. Okay, and my answer has always been, it is either you stop completely, don't give him sex, or have it with protection and let it be for your own enjoyment. Okay, so I handled that question. So hearing it from you, it is absolutely bringing a whole new picture on especially the women who are struggling with that. Because now you will go to certain points and a woman will tell you, a man will tell you, pastors will tell you, no, continue serving him in the best way possible. Continue taking care of him in the best way possible. So hearing it from you, from a man's perspective, that one of the things that should be dried are the privileges, brings a whole new set of understanding. Yeah, so we are going on a short break. I'd like you not to touch that dial. Please, right back. We'll be right back.
Strange women are women who come to scatter marriages, to oppose marriages, to make sure a happy home is no longer happy again. Listen. Was he your first husband?
Yes.
How long do you live with him?
11 years.
And he left?
Yeah.
And you don't want him back?
Yeah.
That woman came into your house, broke your marriage, and then now you don't want your husband back. My name is Reverend Bia Kama, the senior pastor of Sound of Abundance Church. God, by his gracious mercies, has put it in my heart, and we are having a one-day convention tagged War Against Strange Women.
So after 1 year, that woman came again. Cancer kumpikia simu. Now he has gone again.
He has gone again?
Yes, now it's 1 month and 2 weeks.
1 month, 2 weeks. He has gone again. Bible says in Genesis 2:24, a man shall leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. Alileta mahari na yuko?
Alileta na akarudi tena kwa huyo mwingine.
Akapeleka mahari? Na akaenda huko? Kumaanisha ni bwanako?
Ni bwanako.
Aya, njoo nikuvutie. Your husband was living with you 10 years, 20 years, 15 years, but now he doesn't want to see you. He doesn't want to talk to you. He does not come home. He has moved from home, and if you call him, he does not want to see you. Anakuja December baada ya miaka 5.
Yes, up to 10 years.
Man, no. It is because another woman entered into your marriage. We are having a one-day convention on the 16th of March. I repeat, 16th of March here in Sound of Urbana side from 1 p.m. It is war against strange woman. And the theme of the day is strange woman, leave my husband alone. I'll be prophesying. I'll be giving you location. My wife and I will be praying with you that God will restore back your husband.
Dear Lord Jesus, help me in every way to carry the burden of infidelity in my marriage. Grant me wisdom to be a wise woman and handle this matter with the wisdom that is required.
Restore back your home and bring bliss in your marriage wherever you're watching me from. I want you to mark it on your date. Be here. It is war against strange woman. Well, strange woman, leave my husband alone. If you come, I tell you, your home will be put back together.
Mahali huko
Ninakuvuta
usipate amani.
Wewe ndio mwanamke mkosane.
Mkosane, mwenye mko na yeye mkosane.
Rudi nyumbani. Leo unitafute.
Leo unishughulikie.
Usipate amani. Mpaka unitafute. Katika jina la Yesu Kristo.
See you then. God bless you.
Welcome back, our dear lovely viewers. This is Royalty Divine Women's Show. We call it From a Man's Perspective. One of the shows that I love because we have wisdom. Wisdom from a renowned servant of God, Reverend B. Akama, who comes on set with me to bring us understanding and bridge the gap between men and women by From a Man's Perspective, wisdom. And so this afternoon we have gone quite a way. We are on how to punish a cheating husband. And this is because we on Saturday, this coming Saturday the 16th, we have Strange Women Conference. We call it War Against Strange Women. Who is a strange woman? A strange woman is Mpango wa Kando, mostly known like so in our country, Kenya. And so we had gone further, and one of the points that he brought home was you need to give him an option. It is either you or her.
Confront him.
Okay. Yeah. Number one was confront. Number two was you either choose her or the wife or the strange woman. And number three, where we stopped us, is no privileges at all. And I'm loving this show. Some of the things I'm hearing personally, they are favoring me as a woman. And I'm certain all the women that are watching are enjoying the set. So let's pick it on from there. Let's take it on from there. How do you punish a cheating husband? A man whose ego is at 100 degrees Celsius, cannot listen, cannot heed, is not coming home on time, is not leaving food on time, is always on phone, is always chatting, has left his responsibility as a father, and you absolutely have all the evidence that this man is cheating. How do you punish such kind of a man?
Number four thing you do, and this is what most women have never understood.
Yeah.
That most men that cheat always want their wives at home. That's one thing that makes men that are cheating. Look at them. Most of the men that are cheating, their wives at home. So,
like, you mean housewives?
Housewives.
Yeah.
Or they have no any other place. It's office, home. That's it.
They have no social life.
No social life. No friends, no work, no family. So what you do if you want to beat the man down, after all this, go out often, looking at your best.
Wow.
At your best. Now, most men that cheat, they'll tell you, my wife looks old. Oh, she's not taking care of herself as before. Go out looking at your best. And this is one thing. Men always like what they see.
Yeah. And
if they have a beautiful wife, they're always afraid of somebody else noticing their wives. So if you don't go out in a way whereby he will not know. Let him know you've gone out. Or let him come home and not find you. Or go out when he's there. Don't tell him, even you're cheating, I'm going. No, just make sure you wake up in the morning, take care of everything. Look at your best. Look, put on the best dress. Look very cute. Go out.
Yeah.
Where? To my mother. Where are you going to see my sister? And don't tell him that. You just go. In his mind, he will know what my wife has begun cheating.
Like
that will put him under that will put him under pressure to an extent. He will remove his focus from the other woman and start giving you attention. Where does she go? To some extent, he will try to be in the house so that you don't go. So already you're disconnecting from that woman. He will be in the house to make sure that this woman does not go anywhere. So one thing that makes many men cheat and check, most women have just become women. Nowadays you're in the house.
Mama nyumbani.
Yes, you don't look lovely, you don't look beautiful. You don't, before this man became your husband, you're always looking at your best. Now you're married, look like one thing there. So what you need to do is often go out looking at your best, and in a way you know he likes. My husband likes this dress. Put it on, get out. Don't even ask for his money, ask, call for Uber. His mind will go wild. Go out often looking your best. That one will move his attention from that woman into you.
And let's be realistic right here. That the fact is, there are men who cheat and they have very pretty wives.
Yes.
Wives who take care of themselves, wives who look their best, wives who are educated, have good jobs, maybe doing very well in business. Yeah. What is actually the problem with such kind of a man? Because the one whom mama kotu nyumbani na amejiachilia, we can understand. Okay? We can understand probably there's some pretty lady somewhere who confused him. But there are these men who just cheat on very well kept, looking women, very well put together looking women. What is actually, how is that point supposed to work home for that kind of a lady? Again, she has a social life because she's working. She's an office setup, she's in a business setup, she's not a stay-at-home mom. Okay, so she at one point goes out, goes for chamas, does her own thing. She's not 6 to 6 back at home. Okay, how is that point supposed to help such kind of a woman?
There's always something that makes the man to cheat. Ask any cheating man, he will tell you something.
Like
my wife is arrogant. My wife is too. She's loud. My wife is too independent. She does not care about us. My wife goes out a lot. My wife takes care of her family more than they take care of me. It's always a reason. Always a reason. For the woman that is always out there and she has this life, you will find that life becomes a threat to the husband. So what happens
at
is
some
this.
Point, yes.
So what happens is this. This man is cheating. And let me tell you, most men are not satisfied with what they have in the house. They are not.
What do you mean?
Most men are not satisfied with what they have in the house. Yes.
Explain further.
Men, unless very few men have the discipline and contentment of their contentment of marriage. Most of them don't have that. Most men are wild and loose. They don't know how to keep themselves. And also there's this notion whereby if you're cheating, you have multiple women, you are this alpha male. You're just being a man. Yeah. You see, there are men who cheat, and if you ask them very well they cheat, they can't explain why they're cheating. They can't tell you why they're cheating. They have peace at home, they have beautiful wives, they are doing well. They can't even explain exactly why am I cheating. So it's this thing in them that just tells you to be a man, you must cheat. Yes. Men cheat.
Yeah.
Cheat.
And again, that's a topic I think I'll note somewhere that we need to handle on this show. The issue is, why is it that most men are unsatisfied? Okay, you have given reasons. Could be the wife is loud, the wife is arrogant, the wife is self-independent, the wife is not a wife, probably she's not taking care of the family and all that. But is that reason enough to make the man go out and cheat?
It shouldn't. It shouldn't.
So also it's a problem.
Also it's a demon.
Yeah.
It's powers.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a problem that they are dissatisfied with their wives.
Yes.
Wow. And it's a major problem if it gets to that point whereby this man now is no longer satisfied with you as a wife. So that means that's a major problem.
It's a major problem.
Yeah.
I think I'm really enjoying it. I think we go to point number 5.
Point number 5.
Is
yes.
it point number 5? Yeah. How do you punish a cheating husband?
Very simple. Number 5. Never show you look depressed. Never look depressed or confused.
Confused.
Most women, that thing confuses them.
Yes.
They look depressed and finished. Put yourself together.
Yeah.
When a man knows you're depressed and confused
because of him,
they feel like, wow,
I'm the it.
And there are women that you find when they are at that state, they can't even reason.
Yeah.
They drop everything. They can't continue their normal chores. They cannot continue with working with their business. Their attention, everything is fixed on this issue. Don't do that. One of the things is when you move on with your life, you wake up in the morning, put up, do what you're doing, go to work, come back, you're happy, you're playing with the children, you go to bed early, you do your things on your laptop, you're working. The man will wonder, what do you mean? Am I so useless to you now?
Am I irrelevant?
The moment you and depression and confusion shows how important is so you are to him, to an extent you can't even move. You're the last breath. But when you move on with your life, because men always want attention, men always want to command attention, men always command attention, even if it's out short, he will command attention. So when he comes home and he finds you don't care, matter of fact, he came, you went up with your laptop, you couldn't working. Up there, you're on phone, you're laughing and you're talking and you're loud.
Life goes on.
He will get angry because he wants that affection, that attention, and he's not getting.
Yeah.
Never show the man you're confused and you're depressed.
I love that word, confused, because many women, their lives, stall.
Yeah, get stuck.
Stand still, like until everything they wake up in the morning is they want to know where did he go yesterday.
He's just snooping on his phone.
Yeah.
You even tap his phone with Safaricom.
Yeah.
Those are confusion.
Absolutely. Even they get to a point whereby they forget to take care of the children. Now it's all about that man and how he's cheating and then stalking the strange woman.
No, those are mistakes.
Yeah, stalking the strange woman, finding out where was she, how did she, where does she live, where does she work, where was she yesterday, could it be they were together, all those things are what he's talking about, that absolutely just prove you are stressed, and they just show how much you've made this man your world. Correct. Which is wrong.
Even if he is, because it could be, it's your world definitely.
Yeah.
But something has come into our marriage.
Yes.
Don't look it.
Yeah.
Cry when it's not there.
Yeah.
Cry when you need to, but don't look it.
Yeah.
Don't look it.
Yeah.
It will cause the attention of the man to shift.
Wow.
Yes.
How to punish a cheating husband? Number 6.
Number 6, how do you punish a cheating husband? Is put yourself together and don't visit the matter often. Let the matter slide. You see, the first time you handle the issue, okay, handle it with weight. Then from there, put yourself together. That does not mean now you throw your hand towards it, against it. No. You know what is happening? You're current with the situation. She's still coming home late. You're still getting the text. So you know what that will help you? You will show him that I'm comfortable. I'm okay. This thing will not kill me. You see, because the man knows we have not handled this issue.
And he has not stopped.
And he has not stopped. So you know what is happening? You cannot discuss anything else and the reason is discussed. So what you have done, you have blocked him from any other communication. To be high, food, eat, school fees paid. You see, you've cut off. It's no longer in your world. And men don't like being out of the box. They always want to be a team player. So what you do is, don't go to the matter. Don't even
every day.
No.
Wa mama.
Don't start at oh Jana, where are you going? No, stop that.
Kitu jawaja.
Then you start noise. No, put yourself together. And remember, you have all the data. This thing is there fresh. But mind your thing, mind your life. When it comes, even yesterday with her, right? Continue. That thing, you see, you've cut him off. So he knows he's amputated. He has to find a way to reach you. So what will happen is this: when you talk to a man and you keep on doing this, it becomes a nag. It pushes him far away. It puts him in the arms of that woman.
Because there is peace.
Yes.
And quietness.
Now he's coming home with his no peace. Give him the peace, but give him unrest. Let him come home. There's no noise, but there's no rest.
Yeah.
He wants to talk, he can't talk. He wants to come to bed, he's coming slowly because he does not know what you're thinking. When a man knows, yes, you know, if he will fear your food.
Well, this one that I'm eating alone,
and she's not talking. You see it.
Yeah.
You know, you will find, you look for a way to try to make up. Then you capture it.
Yeah.
There's an issue. Until we handle this matter,
yeah,
we are not going to that.
Until you change.
I'm not doing that. So at that point, you put him at an arm's way. He has to change.
Wow.
If you don't do that, he comes home, or you make because men want you to handle the matter the wrong way. They want you to make noise so you can go back.
It's like a trigger.
Yes.
It's called gaslighting.
Yeah. So if you don't handle it that way, you put him off balance. So he's there, okay, what's the game now? So what you do is, don't bring the matter. Put yourself together. When let him come home, find you watching TV. He comes in, leave the TV. He will come to the bedroom. So why are you behaving like this? What do you want? Food. It's in the fridge.
Women need more grace there, right? I believe you agree. Women need more grace there because the moment that man comes in that house, it is wartime.
you want to jump on his neck.
Yes. You know, the mere fact of his face is an irritation and a trigger to war and shouting and chaos. Yeah, I think it's wisdom that we are getting from God's servant, and at the same time also a challenge to most of the women, especially you that is going through this thing now. I know probably they were, waiting to hear how they can beat them, how they should go out and cheat also. Yeah. But some of these things that we are being told are the wisdom bites that should be able to make that man tone down and calm down. So how to punish a cheating husband? We are in number
7.
Number 7.
I like this. Don't bend too low to look for that woman for conversation.
Imagine.
Never bend too low. Number 1, you're the wife of this man.
That's right.
You're on top of her.
Yeah.
Number 2, what this woman is trying to do is to get to your place.
Yeah.
So what you do, don't bend too low. No. Oh, I called her. That woman will say, hey, so I've really scared your wife, eh? She even called me to insult me.
Imagine.
Then she'll go to her husband, babe, please tame your wife.
Yeah.
And the man will come home and tell you, please, if you go like this, don't bend too low. Matter of fact, don't even give it time. Stay from it.
Yeah, it's not important.
The moment you confront that lady, the moment you tell her, please leave my husband alone. You know he has 3 children.
Do you know he's married?
That woman know. And do something. Most of these women, they know they are not going anywhere with your husband.
Yes.
So they're using him.
Yes.
So don't bend too low.
Yeah, they know. They know because they know already he's committed. And most of these men that cheat, have told those women, I am married. I must go home. It's midnight, I'm going home. It's 11, I have to go home. So that going home, the woman always hears that song every day. So she knows there's no future with this man. But the moment you heckle, you make noise, you always call this woman, what does man will do? Say, there's no peace in this house. Let me go there. Yeah.
So you're giving an option of going there. Don't do that. Don't bend too low.
Don't bend too low.
The other woman does not deserve your phone call, your conversation, your sit down, nothing. She's too low for you to stoop too low. Yes.
Her actions speak that she's very low.
She's very low.
Anyone that takes anyone's husband is very cheap.
Very cheap.
Very easy, and you're willing to be the sides, as they call it, a spare tire. Okay, and it is sad that the depression, okay, the anger, the pain, the bitterness from most women pushes them not even to bend low for calls, for a conversation, for fights.
For fights.
Cat fights. Like, you know, wanagwarana wakingoana nywele because of a man. And so this is the thing that I usually say. What beats logic is, why are you calling a woman whom your husband has gone after and is already having a relationship with them? Doesn't your husband know he's married? The person that you should be going after here, in real sense, is your husband. So this strange woman, you know, they always keep on asking this question: can't you handle your own husband? Where are you looking for me? Your husband came looking for me. You're getting it. So that is a place whereby most women really belittle themselves. They make themselves so idle and so minute in the eyes of that strange woman, and they magnify her attention to the husband unknowingly by that. Because if this woman has really threatened you as a married woman and has made you even call me and fight me and, you know, abuse me on text, and you're a born again woman and come up with a team of your friends and come to fight, then I think I'm so big.
And maybe I add on this. Another way you beat your husband is let him know the thing is painful. Let him know.
What do you mean?
Like you see, all these points is exuberating the stronger side of the woman. But you see also this emotional side.
The reality.
The reality. Never hide that side. But don't bend. You see, that side, the emotional side, will show him that he needs to work on this thing. This thing is hurting you. How do I mean? When you feel pain, cry. In his presence. Let him find you crying. What's wrong with you? It's okay. He'll want to know. If he cares, he'll want to know. Any man that sees his woman crying, he will pay attention. And if he doesn't pay attention that time, as he goes out, it will bother him. So the emotional side of you, don't hide it. Don't say I'm an alpha.
Too strong.
No. This thing is eating me up. Just let him know I found another text. You guys chatted. Really? As you're crying, you're not crying so that he can have mercy. Or to show him that I really need him.
You need to change.
Let him know that this thing is really hurting. You see? So touch him also. You know why? Because there was an emotional connection. There is emotional connection. And when you cry or when you bring it out, what it does, it touches the emotional side. So you feel okay. This woman cried really. This thing
I'm doing this.
I'm making my wife cry. You see, you're not crying, and that crying also will break him to talk. Because there are men now, when they're cheating and they're being like this, they lock out. They don't talk, they don't come home early, they can't stay to bed, they don't eat, they become worse than you. But when they come one day and they found you seated in the bedroom and you're crying and just entered, say, what's wrong with you? Tell them, this thing you're doing is not good. And you show him. As long as you're seeing that, there's a place in him of time. You're not quarreling. You're not answering back. Matter of fact, when it begins to be noisy and loud and abusive, you let it go. You don't even discuss it. You just cried your tears and maybe you walk out of the room. He will sit back. Maybe after 2 days, he will come and visit it. Yes.
Wow, I love the show that we're having. It's absolutely amazing. And the question that I have to answer this afternoon is in relation to when do we pack out? When does a woman pack out? I'll paraphrase the question. There's a lady that sent a message and told me what she has been going through in marriage. It is physical abuse. It is no care. In what sense? No rent, no food for the children, no school fees for the children, and no care, personal care for herself from the husband. Okay, this is just a paraphrase because the text was a bit long. And number 3, there is cheating. Okay, cheating has gone to an extent with house assistance, and it is a cycle that has been there for now 12 good years. Okay, so she sent a message and she asked, I'm a Christian and she's born again and she knows God hates divorce, but to what point or to what extent does she pack and leave?
At the point of abuse, at the point whereby this man is not changing. You've done all this, you've told you, prayed about him, talked to him. You've involved people.
They have gone for counseling. They went for counseling for 8 months in the 7th year.
Then you need to pack out.
It's time for her to go.
It's time. Now, God hates divorce, but God is not against separation. Divorce is going to the law court and disannulling the marriage.
Yes.
But this one, we are separating. Until he comes, because you separate like this and he comes back to his senses. He has lost his, he's about to lose his wife. There are women who have done that. And their husband, you know, came back to themselves. Yes. But what you do is, at that point, obviously, he no longer takes care of you. He doesn't care. You know, he's cheating, he's sleeping with the house help. He's abusive. He's physical. At that point, pack out.
Yeah. And the worst thing she told me is the man comes home every day, and eats her food, comes to a house that he does not pay rent to, comes to children whom he sees once in a while when he comes early, whom he does not take care of. They don't know what they eat, how they dress, how they go to school, and he absolutely does not care. And the cheating is to the extent of her nose with house assistance. So for me, I think now that you're on set today, that answer crowns it all. If a man has gotten to that point, he's no longer a man. He's no longer more so a husband.
A human being.
Yeah. So the thing is this, the question that you should ask yourself, how long more are you willing to stomach that kind of behavior? You have already stomached it for 12 good years. The man is becoming
worse.
He has left every responsibility. Then who is he? Okay? When he comes at home, is he a husband? Who is he? Is he an acquaintance? They still share the same bed. She mentioned that. On and off sex, okay, not consistent. So I tend to think if you can take care of yourself and take care of your children like already you are for the years that you have been taking care of yourself, then I think you can be able to do that away from this man. As the servant of God has said, it will either open his eyes and, you know, let him know that what he has been doing is wrong and he needs to change. But true, don't rush for divorce. Yeah. Thank you so much. I have enjoyed the set this afternoon. It has been amazing, but something beautiful is happening this coming Saturday. What do we call it, sir?
Strange woman must scatter. War against strange woman. Strange woman must scatter.
That's right.
Yes.
Talk about it.
It's going to be...
You're the ministering guest.
Yeah.
I'm the host. Yeah.
Most of what we've just discussed, there are so many marriages that are going through infidelity. And part of even what makes these men go away is apart from them wanting to cheat, there are some of these girls or women, they capture husbands with witchcraft. With, you know, they hypnotize them. And so sometimes what you need to do is to also engage the force of prayer.
That's right.
And one thing, Bible says, for this reason shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife and become one flesh. That is to mean God does not want anyone to come between two people. So the moment somebody comes in to break your home, then you must engage the power of war. There must be war on it. There must be, you know, you must retaliate by fighting. You must retaliate by prayer. And so we are going to deal with this kind of women that are really strongly fighting the marriage, fighting the home, fighting the place. So what needs to happen is the moment you find yourself that there is a strange woman in your husband's area, there's a strange woman in your husband's life, you need to engage the force of prayer, engage the force of, you know, fight them out. And so we are teaching on that subject, and we're going to engage war that will really help women, you know, secure back their home, bring back their husbands, bring back their marriages. Yes.
And I'm amazed because this book has several prayer points. There are so many, so many. I think after every chapter, you wrote prayer points. Okay? This is one book that you absolutely need to have. It's tagged War Against Strange Woman. It is authored by Reverend B. Akama. And aside from you coming for that meeting, I think this is one book you need to have in your closet. You need to have in your handbag. You need to have, it is a mantle. It is a mantle that should be able to salvage and bring your home back to sanity. And so the meeting that you're having this Saturday, as God's servant has said, many homes are in disarray. Many homes are crying. Many women are crying. Many husbands have become, you know, they have just disappeared. in the hands of strange women, in the hands of women they don't even know how they got themselves there. And so this coming Saturday we are going to be dealing with this book in a service. Yeah, everything that is going to be taught is going to be inside here, and the service is tagged Strange Women Must Scatter. It is birthed from this book, written and authored by God's servant Reverend B. Akama, and you can have it in our church premises. That is why you can be able to get this book. If you're watching us on SOATV, you're watching us on YouTube, and you need a copy of this, we can organize on how the book can be able to get to you by calling us on 0705-899-608. This Saturday, you know a sister, you know a friend, you know a colleague, you know someone in your life that has always been crying, my husband is cheating, my husband is having many women, my husband is having all of those things that, you know, you hear women keep on complaining on cheating husbands. That meeting should be an invite. We are having the flyers on our social media pages. We have it on my page, Juliet Bernard Akama. We have it on Rev B and Sound of Abundance Facebook page. We have it on the Instagram pages also, whereby you can be able to pick that flyer and share it as wide as possible on the social media platforms. Please make sure you invite someone. Come yourself. Come believing God that that man will change. And come with the mentality of, I need my husband back. Number 2, I need the father of my children back. Number 3, I need to at least give the best shot of I fought for my marriage before thinking of even packing out, because many women, sir, are really out of those marriages.
Yes.
They are physically there by body, but in mebakia tu kupak, you know, and they walk out outside. Just in a nutshell, tell them one word, one importance of them coming. Maybe by reading, I'm seeing you're flipping the chapters.
Yeah.
Maybe by reading something that was wisdom gadget inside there.
One of the things in this book, on one of the chapters, are things you should never do to a strange woman. One of the things is, don't leave your house or your home for her.
Yeah.
Due to anger, most women have packed their bags and carried their children out of the matrimonial home, thinking that by doing so, the man will open his eyes and follow them. Most of the time, this is the wrong advice.
Yeah.
But sometimes the reason why your husband is doing this is because the strange woman is giving pressure. But because of the children, he still comes back home. Most women have packed their bags, and from the day they left, their husband has never followed them.
Mistake.
So you need to get the book. You don't fight from outside.
No.
You fight from inside.
Yeah.
Then there's this 101 prayer point, and maybe I pick one prayer point here.
On which page?
That is on the last chapter. That's the last chapter. 74 work is Juban. The last chapter is the
prayer points.
Prayer points.
Yeah,
one prayer point. Let me just pick one prayer point. It says, my father, in the name of Jesus, whatever affects my husband affects me. Therefore, set him free from the strange woman in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Any strange food that the woman gives my husband, so that he can reject me and my food catch fire.
And 19, every satanic agenda against my marital future with my husband, scatter in the name of Jesus. Amazing prayer points. I can see we have like how many? We have 101 prayer points.
Minus the ones which are inside, in between.
Yeah, they are, because on every chapter I see you wrote prayer points.
Yes.
And it is an absolutely must-have copy.
Please.
For every married woman, this is a book that you should not miss.
It should be in your bag.
It should be in your bag. It should be in your bedroom. It should be everywhere around you, because those strange women have become like satanic release. They are all over husbands. And most of the husbands that leave their marriages, leave their wives that they love, their children that they adore, it is usually because of witchcraft. So the meeting is going to be this coming Saturday on the 16th. Please invite a sister who is struggling with strange women. Invite a friend, invite a colleague, invite a relative, someone in the village. Pay for them fare to be here that Saturday by 2 p.m. at the Lord City Sound of Abundance Church. The meeting starts prompt at 2:30 p.m. and then make sure you're here, because I am the host, but my husband, Reverend Biakama, will be ministering that day. He's the guest minister. And aside from it, we are going to have what?
Prayer. So we have a time for ministration, prophecy.
Yeah.
We're going to go so deep to understand what. And some people, I will even tell you how your husband is going to come out.
Yeah.
And what they've used against your husband. Then we'll pull them out.
Yeah.
Yes.
And tomorrow at around this same time, we are going to have a kuchambua of this book.
Tomorrow, yes.
Yes.
And then tonight in the evening,
Yeah.
I'll be talking on the same book.
Wonderful.
For the evening program. So you just need to tune in.
Yeah.
And then on Saturday early morning, we'll be having another small program then to handle this again. The same thing. I'm telling you, everyone that's going to come, your marriage will be restored.
Yeah. It doesn't matter where it is going to be the program. You just look for it, especially on social media.
Social media, yes.
Yeah, we are going to have a sitting, even if it's going to be 30 minutes. We're going to take a chapter or two and then just chambua the book. It is an amazing copy.
It is.
An absolutely amazing copy. So tomorrow on Juliet Bernard Akama, on my social media Facebook page, is it official?
Yes,
at around 1, we are going to be live for 30 minutes.
Yes.
We take your lunch, a 30 minutes lunch break, and we talk to you about this book as well as we talk to you on the importance of why you should not miss this coming Saturday.
Correct.
Whether you're having a cheating spouse
or not.
Okay? And mostly, importantly, if you're having a cheating spouse.
It doesn't have to be a husband only. They are cheating wives.
Apana.
Yeah, they're cheating wives. So wives, men that you know your wife is cheating or your wife has been taken, please, you're welcome.
Yeah, because they keep on complaining. These meetings, mama, that you have, why is it that they are not gender sensitive?
Yeah, mom's meeting are never gender sensitive.
I'm pro-women. I am a woman. I have to be for women. Yeah, so just a parting shot on how to punish your cheating spouse as we wrap it up.
My last words. Cheating is one of the most dangerous, vicious attack on any woman. It dents, it destroys, it damages the heart of the woman and damages everything of the woman. But listen, it is not the end of the journey.
No.
And what that thing is this, there's always hope. There's always, Bible says there's a hope for a tree when it's cut. So at the scent of water, it will bud again. Meaning, you can always jack back. That marriage can be restored, that marriage can be reunited, that marriage can be made, that marriage can become blissful. Don't just give up on it.
Wow. Wells of wisdom right there. And I believe you have learned so much. You have gotten wisdom capsules. You have gotten where you have been going wrong. And from today, I believe you are going to change and you will win your husband back home by the help of this book, by the help of the Saturday meeting, and by the help of Royalty Divine Women's Show. I have been your host, Pastor Mrs. Julie B. Akama, on Royalty Divine Women's Show, where we build a lasting distinction. Keep watching SOATV, touching lives with the power of love. Shalom. Have a good afternoon.